Welcome to the channel. This is where I review and critique luxury properties. I tell you 3 things I like about it, 3 things I don't like about it in a really short 3-minute video so you can binge watch them after each other. And in today's episode, we're going to review 245 Rocky Point Road, Palos, Verdes, also known as PV. And this one's got 7 bedroom, 11 bath, 12,472 square foot, listed for a whopping $35 million. And it sits on a lot that is 50,239 square foot. Now, before I tell you 3 things I love about this property, you should know that the content of this video is purely my personal opinion and it's for educational and entertainment purposes. I don't guarantee the accuracy of information. For that stuff, you can contact the listing agent over here. Okay, 3 things I love about this property. Number 3 is the resort vibe feeling. I feel like I'm in Maui, or no, maybe Kauai, or maybe the Big Island. It's completely gated up front. You get 2 houses and a huge backyard. Backdrop is the ocean. The house sits like a resort. You got the palm trees. The house sits comfortably on the lot. It feels like a compound. I absolutely love it. It's 2 lots that have been assembled to each other. It's amazing. Now, the second thing I love the most about this property is the combination of land and view. You got the land, and then you got the Queen Necklace view overlooking the Santa Monica Bay, and it's just beautiful. You got the sunset right in front of you. It sits in the middle of your freaking swimming pool. What's there not to like? Now, the number 1 thing I love about this property, and this is gonna shock you, is that it's a 1-story. Now you're like, Arvin, what the hell is important with about 1 stories? Look, your foot is on the ground. The reason they built a 2nd story in maybe 1765 in London was because they ran out of space. They didn't have enough land, so they built a 2nd story, stacked it up, right? So they could have more room. It's just not as valuable. It's not as comfortable. Your foot needs to be on the ground. That's luxury. And I salute this $35 million property for being 2 1-story homes. That's my style. You disagree, you can unsubscribe to the channel right now. Don't do that. We're only at 5,000 subs right now. Okay, now 3 things I don't like about this property. Okay. You missed the cue, bro. What the fuck?
I'm like in awe of this property. That's
One
smart.
thing to do, bro. One thing. Okay. Demand month over month is down 72%. New supply month over month is up 42%. And demand year over year is negative 17%. You're scratching your head. It's like, Arvin, what does ZipSmart say? I know. That's why in version 3.0, we've completely squished all these elements into a recommendation. Okay, 3 things that I absolutely don't like about this property. Lack of proper entertainment in PV. You're like, Arvin, that has nothing to do with the property. Look, I really like this property, so I just kind of have to talk about other stuff. Look, there's no Nobu, there's no Mastros. For $35 million, you can go buy a dope house in Malibu, and you're gonna have all these chic, fancy stuff. Where in PV, the best entertainment you're gonna have is hanging out at Brooke Williams in Torrance. And that's just not ideal. Now, the second thing that I don't like about this property is the fact that, again, it's in PV. I love PV, but PV, I see it more of a location where people gravitate there because they have excellent schools. Otherwise, no one would want to get in a space rocket to go to commute to work and back, because accessibility to PV is just incredibly bad. It's worse than going to Orange County. I question a person who would want to spend $35 million on their primary home. Do they even care about public schools, how much it costs, or private school? So I don't know if it fits for, vacation home or primary residence. It's kind of a unicorn property. Now, the number 1 thing I don't like about this property is the price. How much is this property worth? It's the only double lot, and all the other properties around it are between $5 to $7 million. So what are you gonna pay for this house? You can call the listing agents. Go ahead, here's their number. They will tell you exactly how much you should pay. Or you can contact me, and I can tell you what price strategy you need to actually get a good deal on this property, because I can tell you it's one of a kind. Now, if you like this video, you should click on one of the boxes next to my head, or visit zipsmart.ai and sign up before prices go up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.